With regards to the installation, the pricing structure, how it was organized and put together was very simple to where we could look at, okay, let's look at the whole project. What is this going to cost us? There was no, there was going to be no surprises with, hey, this was extra labor that took here. And that was one of our initial concerns, but the structure of how it was put together, what it was going to cost us to get done was very kind of structured in black and white. So once we kind of agreed upon that and put it together, and we looked at what it was going to cost us, the kind of alternative cost to using our own internal resources was just not worth it. And, from there, the biggest question was, okay, now that we've got over the hurdle of what it's going to cost us to do this, install third party, what's the timeline really going to look like? Because this was, kind of a first for both sides, right? Your Pulsa side included. And that's where I think, especially where Pulsa really knocked out of the park. They just got, the technician was really self-motivated, obviously, and he got out there and got them done. And so the whole project timeline was really done. I know we were probably aggressive in what we told you for good reason, but it got done quicker, much quicker than what I thought personally what it was going to take. So that was a pleasant surprise. And as far as, I actually do have, if you don't mind, a good story behind how our relationship started with Pulsa.
Yeah, let's hear it.
And the reason why I tell you is because it kind of gives a glimpse, in my opinion, of what Pulsa is all about. So I first started talking to Pulsa. I was approached by Sam, I think I think it was like maybe 2015. And he came down and said, hey, look, we're a telemetry provider. We're looking to see what kind of opportunities we have with you, and what can we do? And at that point in time, we were obviously deeply entrenched with telemetry with another provider, and so I didn't know that there was much opportunity there. But I told him, I said, hey, look, we're doing a lot of beverage CO2 type business, and one thing that there just isn't out there is some kind of telemetry scale option. And so he took some notes and said, all right, let me see what I could work on. We'll work on something. I'll get back to you. And a little less than a year later, he said, okay, we got it. We're ready. And it was already put together. And I was really blown away because I almost didn't expect to hear back. And so that's how Pulsa broke in. They kind of came in with something different that wasn't really out there yet. And that's how Pulsa really got the foot in the door with us. And it was a good glimpse into what Pulsa was willing to do as far as investing in solutions for the customers, and what they're willing to do to kind of take care of our needs, and got the foot in the door with us. And that's how it spilled over to some of our larger stuff like microbulk and bulk. But that was a pretty cool story because from my perspective, I didn't expect. I said, hey, look, if you could do this, you've got an opportunity here, right? And they put it together and obviously put it to test and had something back to me. And about a little less than a year later, I thought that was pretty neat.